Hi, welcome. My name is Sunny, and I just thought I'd share with you a little bit about what's been going on in my kitchen today. So today we made some coconut milk, and the process is quite similar for most non-dairy milks. I used my lovely machine that I like, the Almond Cow machine, but really it's quite the same in the end. So I ended up with these 3 bottles of milk. We try and blend it or whisk it right before pouring because it does tend to separate. I'm okay with that. It's all good in the end. So I don't know if you can see, but this bottle here has a bit more fat at the top. As you can see how it's sort of separated like that. So I can shake it before I use it. And then this last one here ended up with quite a bit less of that fat at the top. So this one would be less fat content overall. So these are my 3 milks. This is the leftover pulp from making it. So that will get spread out and dehydrated and then ground. And so that will be used later in other recipes. It'll be basically a coconut flour. And then this here, when I make the milk in this machine, sometimes there's the fat that separates to the top and to the outsides of the thing, so it's quite easy to like scrape off. I'm not sure, it's been a while since we've made it out of a nut milk bag, so I don't know if the fat would sit around the side of the bag and you could kind of scrape it off with a spoon or something. I'm not too sure about that. And so when it's all made and it's freshly separated, sometimes, I don't know if you can see that very well, I will scrape off, basically it's this fat that's risen to the top. Before pouring it into the milk, I will scrape off some of the fat to reserve to use for something else special and decadent, and then it does take some of the overall fat content away from the milks. But I've been finding, as I mentioned, that these milks are quite rich and thick and creamy, so I don't even notice the difference after taking away some of the fat to use for something else. But the other milk that I was making with different shredded coconut, just a different source, you know, ended up being quite a bit more watery that I wouldn't have thought to want to take away some of the fat content from an already not really that rich milk. So these are the things that I end up with from making myself a batch of coconut milk. And this is how it worked out today. Another day I might have made 2 of them into coconut milk kefir and left only 1 as milk, and I don't always separate some of the fat off to use for something else. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed something from that and that you're having a great day. I love you. Bye. Take care. Living the fruit life.